Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Ryan Saplin here, Fat Loss Strength Coach, coming to you today with a shoulder mobility video. Everybody wants to have some nice shoulders, some built-up shoulders. But one of the biggest challenges is we want to make sure they stay healthy. Because one of the other issues is that when we push our body and we try to build our muscles up, we run into some issues with some bad movement, some occasionally bad technique, and we want to make sure that we don't have muscles that are restricting us, and that's what the importance of shoulder mobility is. Today I'm going to be talking about one of the muscles that's not often talked about much when it comes to shoulder mobility, and that is the triceps. Although the tricep is the horseshoe that we try to build when we're trying to build our muscles, it's also the muscle that is one of the tricep heads, the long head, attaches into the shoulder blade. And what that will do when it is tight, it'll make it difficult for the arms to go overhead. So if you're trying to build your shoulders up and push a heavy weight overhead and build your delts up, well, it's going to be a restrictor causing your shoulder blade and posture to move incorrectly, causing some problems. So we always like to do a test, retest, or I do, just so that I can show kind of the difference in shoulder mobility. They're about the same. I'm missing some range of motion, and that's being able to allow myself to really go up and forward. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off by foam rolling and doing some soft tissue work on this long head of the tricep. So what I'm going to have you do, you can go on the floor. I'm just going to do it here on the bench. You can use a kettlebell handle. You can use I got like my rumble roller here. I personally like this trigger point roller. But what you're going to do is you're going to get the long head of your tricep primarily, and you're going to go ahead and push your body on there and roll it out and push. And kind of what I like to do is I kind of like to rock side to side like this as I lean in to the roller. Now, one thing to consider when you do this is that once you find a really bad spot, what I also like to do very much is to like bend my elbow back and forth. So let me go see if I find a really bad spot first. So sort of a kind of a hunt, a search and attack. So as soon as you find a bad spot, you press, and then what you're going to do is you're going to bend your elbow back and forth just like this. It's sort of like what you're trying to do is you're trying to break up the tissue and allow the tissue to slide correctly and glide on the muscle belly. So you're pressing down, leaning into it. You can put your head on it if you want to put more pressure, and then you're going to bend your elbow back and forth just like this. Oh, that does not feel good. So and then you're going to roll down, and then what you want to try to do as well is try to work up towards the armpit, because that's where the most important part is, because you get the lats in there as well, and pressing down. So you spend about 90 seconds, about a minute to 2 minutes, pressing on that area, and then really allowing that tissue to essentially get tenderized. One thing that you can do as well, as I prefer to do, is I'll set the bench up like this, or I'll set up a box and I'll do it standing. So that way, I just find it a little bit better when I set the bench up like this, because then I can sort of adjust my weight so I'm not totally all my entire body weight's on it. I can put my inside tricep on there and I roll. And find that bad spot. Press. And then as you press, then you can bend the elbow if you want to really get that tissue to change. And then roll again, find another spot. Back and forth. Okay, so now we've softened the tissue up, and you'll probably notice a little bit of change already just from doing that. But I like to take things a little further and start lengthening the tissue. So next, you put your hand behind your head, grab your hand, and grab your elbow like so, and then just stretch it out. Kind of what I like to do is I like to grab a dumbbell, because then when you grab a dumbbell, you can use this as weight to sort of get this dumbbell to fall behind your head like so, and allow that tricep to stretch even further. And then you can use your other hand again to pull even further. Another thing that you can do, again, all of this you can do all in the same session, is to do a contract-release, or contract and release. So you'll get the elbow to go behind your head, get the hand on your elbow, just like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to press into your hand. So I'm stretching. I can feel my tricep stretch. Then I'm going to count for about 5 seconds. So 1, 2, and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm stretching again. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then really just trying to feel all of this lengthen. And then it can be pretty easy to tell how much of a difference there is as far as mobility. Like I'm really just trying to get all the way back. So there's a lot more movement, a lot of more flexibility just with barely any trial, simply because this muscle is able to release. And now that way, when you press overhead like this, you're going to be able to have better shoulder movement. You get to reduce your risk of injury by reducing like shoulder impingement issues that can happen on the rotator cuff, or neck issues when you press overhead, because that's also what happens too when you press. When you turn an overhead press into sort of like a standing incline press, causing too much excessive arch in your back. So now remember, when you're doing this stretch, you're getting your hand behind your head like this. Get this opposite hand to pull the elbow in, stretching this tricep and lat tie-in right here, and then stretch. And then what you're going to do is you're going to contract by pushing this elbow into this hand here, counting for 5 seconds. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then holding and stretching for a moment. Then repeat again. We're going to press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will already, you'll be able to see that there's just such a huge improvement just from doing this. It actually looks kind of silly on the camera when you really improve the shoulder mobility. And then when you push overhead, again, your body will move better. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next video. See you later. This is Ryan Saplin, Fat Loss Strength Coach, signing out. See you guys. 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 Signing out. See you guys.